Get the book of Job. You ready, Shama?
Can.
Get the book of Job 17 verse 12 for me.
He wants to see people talk. He wants to see people talk.
Get Job 17 verse 12.
Job chapter 17 verse 12.
You have to speak up, sir.
Job chapter 17 verse 12.
Read.
They changed the night into day.
So you see, he said they changed. So that's where the daylight saving time and everything come in. So that's why I know if you're in America or overseas, as 4 o'clock it's dark. So you see from when man changing this? It's not today, it's not yesterday. So read that from the top again.
They changed the night into day.
Read.
The light is short because of darkness.
So you see that? The light is sharp because of darkness, because they come in with a whole daylight saving time and all that madness. Who did they? Esau. Get me Job 9 now, 24.
Job 9 verse 24. The earth is given unto the hands of the wicked.
Into. Read what you see, sir.
Job chapter 9 verse 24.
Read on.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
So the Bible said the planet Earth itself is given into the who?
Hands of the wicked.
So now you have to examine who's ruling the earth. Anybody ruling the earth, the Bible call them wicked, and the Bible said they changed the time. They changed the season. So that is the extent of the who? The wicked. Read on.
He covered the faces of the judges there.
So how do they cover the faces of the judges? They tell you that Christ is white. They tell you that everybody in the Bible is white. Right? Read on.
If not, where and who is he? If not, where and who is he?
So if the white man is not the wicked, the Bible asks you, so where's the next wicked? So Job see this from way before even the kings of Israel. Right? So by when they come in rulership, tell man that church is fine. So when Job see this, Job telling you that whatever was there, they come back and they do the same thing. Get me Malachi 1 verse 4.
Malachi chapter 1 verse 4. Whereas Edom said,
Where's who said?
Edom said,
What Edom said?
we are impoverished.
Impoverished, meaning we're smart. We are wise. We are ancient. Read?
But we will return and build the desolate places.
They return and they build what?
The desolate places.
So all the desolate place, they return and they do what? They build. Right? That's what Edom did. So they build back Sodom, they build back Egypt, they build back Babylon, they build back everything that the Most High torn down. They come back, they build everything. That's why when we read Revelation 11, it tells you that it become what? Spiritual Sodom and spiritual what? Egypt. Can? Read on.
That's yet the Lord of hosts.
Thus say to?
The Lord of hosts.
Read on.
They shall build.
The Most High said they will continue to build. That's why in all these countries, in Saudi Arabia, all these places, you see all those high-rising buildings? Because all these people who ruling these countries are Edomites. Do you know that? They can't understand. Name me a country in Asia. Japan, I understand. Say, name me a country in Asia. What? China. Sister Joanna, say, name me a country in Asia. Which one? Okay, so that will go for both. Sister Mary, stand. Say, name me a country in Asia. Sister Mana, country in Asia. Mayan, country in Asia. Awar. half of Russia in Asia. Wahash.
Korea.
Somebody say that already. Shaman.
Indonesia.
Deacon.
Guys,
It's many countries in Asia.
guys.
Malaysia.
Malaysia. Because you see, a lot of people, Dubai is not a country, brothers and sisters. A lot of people think Dubai is a country. Dubai is a city in United Arab Emirates. Dubai is not a country. Right? So you ask people, they tell you Dubai is not a country. Alright? Dubai is a city, just like Cape Coast is a city. And Dubai located in the United Arab Emirates. Done?
Yeah.
So that's why if you watch most of the sports overseas, the English League, it was sponsored by who? The Emirates. But yet they go under the name of Islam today. But those are the names that they go under because Arab just means mix. Do you understand? So these countries you see today with those so-called Arabs, the white people, all of them. And I'm going to show it to you. Finish that.
They shall build, but I will throw down.
So the Most High said they are going to continue to build. But the Most High said everything that they build up, He's going to be the one to come and tear it down. Can?
Can.
All right, Rahash. Get your pocket for a second. Sit. Everybody get your pocket for. Sit down. Y'all have a seat. And we're going to go over this again when y'all finish. Bunch of rebels. Give me 2nd Maccabees, the 10th chapter. Do you know to find it in there? 2nd Maccabees 10, verse 1. Can you find it really?
2 Maccabees 10 verse 1. Now Maccabeus and his company, the Lord guiding them, recovered the temple and the city.
They did what?
They recovered the temple and the city.
So when they say in the city, meaning what city they recover the temple in? Jerusalem. Read on.
But the altars which the heathen had built in the open street, and also the chapels, they pulled down.
So when they said the heathen then built altar in the open, whose seat is that? So listen, why are you wasting the water? The water in the seat just running. Listen, Deacon, we're going to buy a lot for that though. I'm going to cruise it through the class time because they'll be wasting the water. I come outside, I see a bag of water, they're just running on the floor. When there's no water here, nobody do nothing. But whenever things here, it's wasted. Read on, sir.
Verse 2. But the altars which the heathen had built in the open street, and also the chapels,
Read.
they pulled down.
So when they say open street, just like the Christmas tree, and where y'all have your crab, that's an altar. So when the Greeks came in, that's who first coming with that stuff, because the whole world, all the 7 wonders was just in Greece, where they built monuments of themselves. You understand me? So in now, when the Greek them come in Jerusalem, they build up all kind of altars in the city. And they said they build altar in where? The chapel. So then they start to build the small churches. So the Maccabeans said they have to go through and they have to tear all those stuff down. And what they were doing is a commandment. Hold on, where your Bible at? Get me Deuteronomy 25 verse 7. 7:25. Salakia. Deuteronomy 7:25. Book of Deuteronomy 7, verse 25.
Deuteronomy 7:25.
Mm-hmm.
The graven images of their God shall ye burn with fire.
So this is Moses and the children of Israel in the wilderness. So Moses commanded the children of Israel, when you go in the land of Canaan, the golden image of their what? Of their gods. Because every nation have image of their gods. The Most High said, what we must do with it? Burn it with fire. Read on.
The graven images of their God shall ye burn with fire.
Read.
Thou shalt not desire the silver or gold that is on them.
So just like you see somebody put all these pretty stuff on the Christmas tree, you say to yourself, I wish I have this in my house. So now the Most High say, you should not desire those things. So that's what the Maccabees was doing. So go back to 2 Maccabees 10 and 3, sir.
2 Maccabees 10 and 3.
Verse 2. Read verse 2 again.
Verse 2. But the altars which the heathen had built in the open street,
Read on.
and also the chapels, they pulled down.
They pulled them and they burned it because it was a law and it was a commandment. So make your mother have some Jesus figure in home and you burn it. I know brothers in America who do it, man. A young brother named Kazak, he threw everything in the back and light them on fire. His mother was mad. She called the police and yeah, everybody have a Jesus. Right? Everybody have Jesus. Yeah? Someone, Jesus is at the door. Don't let in Jesus. Where is Isabella Deacon?
You do great something.
Okay. Read on. Verse 3.
Verse 3. And having cleansed the temple, they made another altar.
So they cleaned the temple, and by cleaning the temple, they did what?
They made another altar.
Read on.
And striking stones, they took fire out of them,
Read.
and offered a sacrifice after 2 years,
Read on.
and set forth incense, and lights, and shewed bread.
The shoe bread. So they light everything. You have to close back the window. The AC is on. Right? So you see, after 2 years, what they did?
They set forth incense.
They start their cleaning back. So you see that? They never do it one day. They never do it 2 months. Everything is processed. So that's why we're reading about these brothers, because what? They were great men. So they make sure they go and they cleanse it, they light back the incense, they build back everything. And they say they're striking stones to catch fire. How much of you can strike a stone for fire? Have any of you ever strike stones to get fire? Let me see your hands, who do it? Not to see, but who do it before? Okay, YAHAWAH. Right, read on. Verse 4.
Verse 4. When that was done, they fell flat down and besought the Lord that they might come no more into such troubles.
So you see that? So when they finish cleansing the temple, everything, everybody lie on their face and they plead to the Most High that they should not go through nothing more like that. But you see, it's not to say what we don't want to go through. It's all have to do with what we do to make what come upon us happen to us. Can? Read on.
But if they sinned any more against him, that he himself would chasten them with mercy,
Read.
and that they might not be delivered into the blasphemous and barbarous nations.
So look at this. This is history. We never write this book. So we all know that the Greeks are here. First thing, get 1 Maccabees 10:1. Let's see what nation and who we're talking about. Because now, here go Judah Maccabees them said, this nation, they said, Most High, if we sin, you beat us with mercy, but don't ever let us go under this barbarous nation again. So let's see what nation is that. So read 1 Maccabees 10 verse 1, sir.
1 Maccabees 10:1. In the 116th year, Alexander, the son of Antiochus,
So, what you see? I know you don't see that. Something see that. I don't read it in a long time, but something is let me find it. Read verse 10 and 1 again.
First Maccabees chapter 10 verse 1.
Read.
In the 160th year, Alexander, the son of Antiochus,
Antiochus,
surnamed Epiphanes, went up and took Ptolemais,
Ptolemy. So now, so you see, so what Antiochus did, when Antiochus have his son, he named his son after Alexander. Because Antiochus said, they all have Alexander as a conqueror, right? So that's why when Mike Tyson came out in 94, Mike Tyson said, Alexander ain't no conqueror. Mike Tyson said, I'm the conqueror. I'm the one knocking out every white person that come before me in a ring. Punch to punch. Alexander have a whole army. But what Antiochus did, he gave his son name, what? Alexander. So when he said, no, these are white people enough. So what he did, he went to take who? Ptolemy. So at this point, where was Ptolemy? Vacant. You see the history? The history is great. This is Antiochus, he went to take Ptolemy. So tell me something that Ptolemy do in history that his name remember. He was Cleopatra's father. Cleopatra's father, they say she was the most beautiful woman in the world. That's what they said. No Egyptian woman can be prettier than a quiet black woman. Right, Awar? Right. So now, Ptolemy was Cleopatra's father. So he said, Antiochus' son went and took his kingdom. So where was his kingdom? Huh? Where? In Egypt. He went and took it in where? In Egypt. So all what you have. Get me Daniel. Daniel 11 verse 2. Daniel 11 verse what? Verse 2. Read it.
Daniel 11 verse 2. And now will I show thee the truth.
So the Most High said to Daniel, he doing what?
Show thee the truth. Behold, there shall stand up yet 3 kings in Persia.
In where?
In Persia.
So 3 kings shall be in Persia. Read on.
And the 4th shall be far richer than they all. And by his strength, through his riches, he shall stir up all against the realm of Grecia.
So they go against who? Greece. So this was the Persian, this was Xerxes. Right? He was talking about Xerxes, the third, which is Esther's husband. Right? So Esther's husband was the conqueror of what? He stands strong against Greece. But Greece, that boat was coming, boy. Greece was coming. He will not overcome Greece. Read on.
And a mighty king shall stand up, that shall rule with great dominion.
Shall what?
That shall rule with great dominion, and do according to his will.
Do according to what?
His will.
Whatever he choose. So a king was going to stand up, and he was going to do according to his will, meaning whatever he choose, whatever he what? He desired. Right? So you see, when you read this entire book of Daniel 10, it's going into the Ptolemies and them. Jump to verse 26.
Verse 26. Yea, they that feed of the portion of his meat.
They that what?
They that feed of the portion of his meat shall destroy him.
Shall what?
Shall destroy him.
So whosoever was at peace with him, they were going to come around and destroy him. So it's all of them going against what? Each other's. Right? It was nation going at that's what they're doing today. That's for the conflict in so-called World War I. That was the conflict in so-called World War II. So read back 1 Maccabees 10 and 1, sir.
1 Maccabees 10 and 1. In the 160th year, Alexander, the son of Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, went up and took Ptolemais, for the people had received him by means whereof he reigned there.
So you see that? So this is what was taking place. Antiochus went to do what? So why we in Africa don't just plan to go take a country? You see Burkina Faso doing great. The only thing you can do is run to America. I'm scared of Burkina Faso. That's the white man mentality. So that's why when Marcus Garvey came, Marcus Garvey said, if you want to rule this earth, guess what you have to do? You have to act like how the nation act. Oh, this not in part of you. Look at what's going on in Venezuela. Who did Google that? Venezuela said, listen man, that part of Guyana have gold and oil, I'm taking it. 30,000 troops at the border. And what Venezuela do, just like Elmina, Venezuela came in and gave everybody in Elmina citizenship. So all the people in there is in Venezuela already. And 30,000 people on the border and said, listen, we taking this. Just like Russia. Russia said, listen man, I'm taking Ukraine, and it's fine. Israel, I'm taking Palestine, I'm not leaving until I'm the government in Palestine. How you plan to rule this earth when you want to go around loving everybody? And the God who you're praising, the people that represent him don't love nobody. They only care about their interests. So Ptolemais was in Egypt. And Antiochus was ruling where? Syria, Jordan, Israel. Now remember when I read 1 Maccabees 3 and 4, we have to give him tithes. And he said, you know what? I'm not comfortable with the next white man in Egypt. So he went up, he took it. So go back to 2 Maccabees 10 and read where you leave off. Second Maccabees 10, wherever you leave off.
2 Maccabees 10, verse 2. But the altars which the heathen had built in the open street, and also the chapels, they pulled down.
Read on.
Verse 3. And having cleansed the temple, they made another altar, and striking stones, they took fire out of them, and offered a sacrifice after 2 years, and set forth incense, and lights, and showed bread.
So they setting back the temple. So you see, it's only now Israel become this people where Israel, you are just studying your apocrypha, you're in problems. Israel become this people now where you talking about the white man, Esau going to build a temple. Esau going to build a third temple. Where's that in the prophecy? Can the Edens build no temple for God? So if Esau build a temple, what that has to do with you? If Esau build a temple, what that have to do with you? All of along you don't know use the damn temple. You the one they don't want to establish on Mount Zion. Esau, no nation can build any temple for the Most High. You! The Most High say you're going to go in the tree, you're going to cut the wood, you going to come and build it. Or you want somebody else to build a house for your God. Do you see what's taking place? So what the Maccabees was doing, they were waiting for nobody else to come and cleanse the temple. They said, we have to do it in our time. Just like we know, we can't wait for nobody else to come and cleanse it. We have to do it ourselves. Guess what? Whether you like it or not. Most of you will not like it because the Bible tells you a fool don't like reproof.
That's right.
But a wise man, when he get reproved, he say he have a smile on his face. Because you know when a brother reprove you, you're one step closer to the kingdom of God. But when you don't get reproved, you're going back, 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 back. So just like how they clean it, everything, that's our duty for you. Can? Read on.
When that was done, they fell flat down and besought the Lord.
Read on.
And when that was done, they fell flat down and besought the Lord that they might come no more into such troubles.
Read.
But if they sin any more against him,
Not if, when. Read on.
that he himself would chasten them
With the
with
Most High
mercy,
will judge us with mercy. Read on.
and that they might not be delivered unto the blasphemous and barbarous nations.
This is the white people you love. This is our ancestors saw them. Can? Read on.
Now, upon the same day that the strangers profaned the temple, on the very same day it was cleansed again.
Look at that. They come destroy it on the Passover. We make it prepared for the Passover again. Do you see that? So now, the spiritual part, you is the temple now. Passover 4 months away. How cleansed are you being? You see, brothers and sisters, we're playing with fire. I hope you all know that. Read on.
On the very same day it was cleansed again. Even the 25th day of the same month,
Read.
which is Keslu.
Which is the 10th month. So everything have to finish now to prepare. When Passover come, we always have a glorious Passover. No disrespect. My boringest Passover is in Ghana. You know why? Y'all don't know to be free or to lighten up. Like everybody's so careful, everybody watching everybody. We go to Passover anywhere. How much bacala wine hour? When who going to sleep? We up waiting. Passover night is a watch night. YAHAWAH said, watch with me. We're waiting for him. Do you understand me? It's have to be everything ready. So that they start to put the lamb, everything together now. Can? Read on. What verse here? Read.
And they kept the 8 days with gladness.
With what?
With gladness.
So who is happy today? Let me see if I know who is happy today. Everybody, I'm like that. Sister Maya, take your Bible, approach your board. I want you to read something for me. Sister Maya, I want you to read something for me. You're happy. I'm not here to take away nobody's happiness. I like when everybody's happy. Put the camera over there. Get me the book of Habakkuk 2, verse 2, man. The book of Habakkuk 2, verse 2. So as soon as I get it, let me know. Read that again for me, Rahash. 10 and 6.
2 Maccabees 10 and 6. And they kept the 8 days with gladness.
With what?
With gladness.
Read on.
As in the feast of the tabernacle.
Read.
Remembering that not long afore they had held the feast of the tabernacle.
Read on.
When as they wandered in the mountains and danced like beasts.
So you see that? They were like beasts. You all have not lived no life like that. Look at you. And for that reason, nobody will read about you. Nobody will remember your name. But for them to live in dens like beasts, and they can overcome and say, we put hands to rebuild the temple of God. We're reading about great men. This is greatness. Read on, sir. You find it? Read Habakkuk 2, verse 2 for me. I cannot hear you. Can you hear, Captain?
Yep.
Okay.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. And the Most High answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
So look at this. The Most High gave Habakkuk a vision. And Habakkuk said what the Most High must do? Write it plain on what? What is the table? And Habakkuk said, listen man, the one that come in 2023, when he read it, what must he do? But my brothers and sisters, you're happy. So don't run yet. Can? Read verse 3.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
So vision is not for today, Habakkuk.
But at the end, it
At the
shall
when?
speak. At the end, it shall speak
Read.
and not lie.
Mhm.
No, the terror wait for it. Because it will surely come, it will not
Tarry.
tarry.
So the Most High said, he wait. That destruction don't come today. Wait. It will surely come. But when it comes, it will be a travailing woman with what? With what? So read again from Rahash. Verse 7.
2 Maccabees 10 verse 7. Therefore they bare branches and fair boughs
Read.
and palms also,
Read.
and sang psalms unto him that had given them good success in cleansing his place.
So you see, whatever feast we do, we normally decorate, brothers and sisters. Can? Whatever feast we do, we normally decorate and we have a good time. Read on.
But Elder, I remember sometime at Passover, you said you don't do decoration for Passover.
No, I don't mean like Christmas decoration. I mean like palms, you have the palm trees, the willow branches and stuff like that. We normally do. Because that's the decoration I mean. I don't mean to go in store and get no cake, counterfeit stuff inside.
During the Feast of Tabernacle, we did it here.
Yes, you're supposed to do it. Can?
Can.
You're supposed to. Because the Most High said, the children of Israel is what? Lively people. Give it to them. Say a psalm, say 3 scriptures. And everybody close your Bible. Everybody Bible close. 3, follow Captain, follow. And you have your bill, you have your book and your bill, right? Everybody apocryphal Bible close.
Elder, can I ask a question?
We're doing all 3 right behind each other.
First Ezra chapter 3 verse 10
Follow
and
Captain.
11. 10
First
and
Ezra
11.
3 verse 11,
10 and 11.
10 and 11.
The first root, wine is the strongest. The second root, the king is strongest. Hallelujah.
So that's 2. So 1 more.
First Ezra chapter.
I am beating the chair. Why? Y'all happy, man. Have fun. Y'all boring.
First Ezra chapter.
5. Captain 7. Just give her a lucky number 7. Sister, you want to stand for me? Captain, follow. What she saying?
I didn't learn anything.
Why she never learn anything? Because why she never learn anything? Did you stop her from learning anything?
No.
Did you tell her to study?
Yeah.
You tell her to study and she refused. Captain 21, please, and we're getting it today. Because everybody get 3 because of her.
Nobody knows anything.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Let me translate this. When they went outside, she took the book and Deacon told her she was spoiled, so Deacon took the book. So it's Deacon that have to pay. So she doesn't know anything.
Ask for help. Who you want to say this for you?
Deacon.
All right, Deacon and 4. The Bible says you all have to bear each other burden. Am I not fear or what?
We are giving only one.
The brothers is 1. The sister is 3. And the sister get 3 based upon Sister Yahawaah last week performance. Remember when she was performing for the Grammy?
Yes.
And the sisters will get 3 until she start to do cartoons. Am I not fair, Raj? Not Deacon, I don't ready for you yet.
Okay.
Sister Banat. Do you have a apocrypha? You don't have an apocrypha. Okay. Sister Joanna. Go. Deacon, where are you going? Where's the apocrypha? Okay. Go. Baruch 1:6. Follow Captain. Quickly.
They made also a collection of money according to every man's part.
That's right.
That's one.
Susanna,
Susanna. Let me hear what Susanna have to say.
chapter 1, verse 12.
Shalom. Abadam. Go.
Susanna chapter 1,
If
verse
anybody else say that you know we be mad, but I say to no laugh. Eh?
Do you understand?
1 verse 1.
12.
Susanna 1 verse 12.
Yes, they worked diligently from day to day to see her.
That's
2.
right.
Go ahead.
Sirach,
You're all over the place. Eh? Go.
chapter 21, verse 10.
Surah 21 verse 10. Go.
The way of sinners is made plain with stones, but at the end thereof is the pit of hell.
Well done. Give her a round of applause. Zawar. Second Maccabees 7:32.
Go.
But we suffer because of us.
Oh, we suffer because of what? Give him a round of applause. Sister Mary. Why, Michaela? Stand, Michaela, because you might do 6 today. She in the same house with you. Why? What happened? Sister Joanna, do you have apocrypha? Who lended the apocrypha? You see? What did I tell you today, Captain? These are what we want, people. I remember when I joined the troop. We have to copy the whole apocrypha on paper. We have individual paper.
That's right.
Because one brother, Kahan, come from America with his apocrypha. It's Babylon to Timbuktu. We have to have it on paper. So if Sister Joanna can Google it, anybody can Google it. Why Sister Mary never studied Sister Michaela? Don't look at her. I'm speaking to you. What? I don't understand you. Did you tell her to study? Aisha, quotation, ma'am. Come and stand. You just come. Busybody. 3. Sit, Michaela. You're going to say 6 today. Stand. Quotation. Speak up. Let us hear it, ma'am.
Sirach 12.
Sirach 2 verse 1. How much time are you going to say that?
Okay,
You could what? Why you couldn't learn? So your exam more better than my exam. We're going to prove it. So she have 2 more from this captain. I want to see if the white man exam is better than my exam. Go, Sirach 2 verse 1.
My son, when thou comest to save me, remember thy soul at
Okay, but here there is the white man when you write in England. Is that right or wrong, Captain?
Wrong.
Wrong. Go again. 21. And it must be today. Sister Zamar. Sirach 36:21. Go.
36.
You right? Next one.
Sirach chapter 38, verse 4. The Lord
created medicine from air, and he that is wise will not abhor them.
So that medicine I create from the earth are what? Herbs. Leave those pills alone. Next one.
So this is wrong.
It's wrong. Okay. So next one.
Can
Go
I
ahead. I'm merciful.
The Lord created medicine out of air, and he that is wise will not abhor them.
Wrong. Next one. 5. 4.
Sirach chapter 36, verse 12.
Sirach 36 verse 12. Go.
O Lord, have mercy upon me. That is called by thy name. Upon Israel, whom thou hast named thy first.
Well done. That's it.
Sirach, I will say that. Sirach chapter 38, verse 5.
Sirach 38 verse 5.
Was not the water made sweet with food? Was not the water made sweet that the plenty thereof might be known?
Correct. Give her a round of applause. Awar.
Second Maccabee 1 verse 4.
Second Maccabees 1 verse 4. Go.
And clean your and
Hold on. The captain find it.
Go.
Go.
and clean your heart in his law and commandments, and send peace.
Left with one word. 5.
Second Maccabee 1 verse 6.
Okay, not 4 no more. All right, go.
I know I'm praying for you.
Debbie. There's nothing in the Bible I ever read.
I know
Say, I'm
that-
praying for you.
I know that we are praying for you.
7, Captain. Mayan. You want to try again?
Yes.
All right, make him try. Hold on, Cap.
Second Maccabee
This
1
might be
verse,
Cap.
verse 4. Second Maccabee 1 verse 4.
Go.
And clean your heart, and in his law and commandments send peace.
David. 7, Captain. Mayan.
Second Ezra chapter 16.
Captain, make sure you have the point.
Second.
I never did that on purpose. Okay. Salakia. Go.
Woe be unto thee.
7 verse 1.
No. 16 verse 1 to 1
16 verse 1. Go.
3. Second Ezra. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Verse 2.
That right, Captain?
Cancel.
That's 1. Go ahead.
Gird yourself with cloths of sock and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry.
I'm sorry.
For your
5.
destruction is at hand.
Well done. That's number 2. One more.
Number 3, a sword is sent unto thee, and who will turn it back? A sword is sent. A sword is sent.
Warren, you're not going to tell her today.
No.
Go.
Can I say that for one, Captain?
Yeah, go ahead. Read the one that she messed up, Captain. Verse 3.
Verse 3. A sword is sent upon you.
All right, continue. You confuse her now.
Let me go to no. Ecclesiasticus chapter
Sirach.
4, verse 1.
Sirach 4 verse 1.
My son, do not defraud the poor of his living. My son, do not defraud the poor of his living. And make not the needy idle.
5, 4, 3.
My son, defraud not the poor.
Last chance.
My son, defraud not the poor of his living. And make not the needy eyes to wait long.
Well done. Deacon.
5.
4. Apocrypha. 4 quotation. No, you can't stand up there. If somebody call it already, you can't call it again. First one? Oh, I think it's Exodus.
1 and 14.
Exodus 1:14.
Yeah. Go. For the priest offered the fat until night, and the Levites prepared for themselves, and the priests, the brethren, the sons of Aaron.
Well done, Deacon. That's your one. So now you have to say for your wife home. And your wife come and make a complaint. And your wife said she took your book to study and she was going to give 6.
So just now.
She did the session.
Just now you blew the trumpet and I said, no, it's time to let go.
And I was there.
It's true.
So we have to weigh this matter now, Captain.
Just now, when you blew the trumpet, and
Oh,
I said,
wow,
no.
we have to weigh this matter now, though.
Sister Banat is there.
If you have one witness, the Bible said bring
Banat
witness.
is there.
Who is a witness?
Zamar also is there.
Zamar, Sister Banat, stand. The Bible said to bring 2 witnesses, you have a case.
For this,
Sister Banat, Zamar, stand. Put the camera on the witness then. They in court. Sister Zamar, stand.
And then today is Sabbath also.
Is Deacon correct, Sister Banat? Yes or no?
No.
Deacon is lying.
But I tell you, he took it wasn't
Well, trumpet's time.
Zamar, what do you see?
she was holding the book before you put the trumpet. But when she started to open it to them, then you blew the trumpet and the kids.
So she opened it when I blow the trumpet.
But she was holding it before.
So when she hold it, was she opening it before?
Where
They were cap one side. So Deacon, she have to be her own burden.
Yeah.
As remember, Mark Sister Banat Deacon. Rahash, quotation, sir. Sit Deacon, you're being your own burden.
Baruch 4 verse 2.
Shammai. Baruch 4 and 2.
Go, sir.
Baruch 4 and 2. 4 verse 2. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take it. Turn thee, O Jacob, and hold it. Take hold of it. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
Illuminated.
And that thou may be illuminated. Let me go.
Sister Michaela, 6. You have to go for it for what happened in the household.
Second Ezra.
You bring Sister Mary here and she knows study. She don't even know one. That's your
Chapter 7,
problem.
verse
6,
20.
Captain. And I know I'm fear. Tawada. Am I fear someone?
No. Second Ezra.
Am I fear or I?
But the remaining that perish in this life.
because they despise the law of God that is set before them. Allah.
Well done. That's 5 more to go.
2nd Ezra chapter 8 verse 1.
2nd Ezra 8 verse 1.
And he answered me, saying, the Most High hath made this word for many, but the world to come for few.
You went safe. You take all the easy one. Go ahead. 4 more.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 15.
Solomon 5 verse
15.
1-5. Go. Hey! Sit down.
But the righteous, 5:15. But the righteous live forevermore. Their reward also is with the Lord, and the care of them is with the Most High.
That's 3 more to go. Well done. Give her a round of applause for her. Now she have to do Sister Mary.
Baruch 2 verse
2 verse 8.
30.
The root 130. You went going safe again. Talking about the name of the
For
Most
I
High.
knew they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves.
2 more to go.
2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 9.
2nd Ezra 7 verse 9.
6 verse 9.
6. Oh, she went easy again. Go.
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Well done. That's 4. 2 more to go.
No, that's fine.
You're saying I can't count?
Yes.
Okay, it's 5.
1st Ezra chapter 5 verse
5.
64.
Yes.
6-4.
But many with trumpets, and joy shouted with loud voice.
Well done. Shama.
Usually the end of
6 and 9. Go, Shama.
First Maccabees 3 verse
1 Maccabees 3 verse. Go. Shh. Why everybody talking? Go.
You laid open the book of the law, which they hidden as sought to paint the likeness of their images.
Well done. Hey, quotation. Apocrypha. The study text. Yeah. Whatever.
Aye. 1 Maccabees 3:48.
Somebody just quoted.
3:58.
Somebody just quoted.
Benin Captain 7. Hey. Benin 7.
Oh.
Right. So listen, Shammai, everybody sit. Let's continue. So read verse 8 again for me. 2 Maccabees 10 and 8. Read verse 7. 2 Maccabees 10.
10 verse 7. Therefore they bear branches and fair boughs and palms also, and sang psalms unto him that had given them good success in cleansing his place.
Read on.
They ordained also by a common statute
By a
and
what?
decree. They ordained also by a common statute and decree that every year those days should be kept of the whole nation of the Jews.
So you see, so give yourself a round of applause. You're doing something what many in your generation never do. Can we bring it back to remembrance? Because even today, you have many brothers say we should not keep the Feast of Hanukkah. And it's no condemnation to anybody, but we're not, because they said we don't have a temple, so what we're dedicating. But what we're doing now, we're keeping Feast of Tabernacle in remembrance that what once done, and we want it to be done again. Do you understand me? So the Bible said they make a decree that the Jews, wherever they are, they must keep this year to year. So whether you leave, you run away, This must be kept, brothers and sisters. If I die, if I'm not here, this must be kept. Can? Read the next verse.
Verse 9. And this was the end of Antiochus, called Ephanes.
All right, get me. We could just finish up on this note. Get Sirach 37, verse 1. Let us finish up there. And we still have some sun. Can? Any people to the deacon?
So, no. No.
I don't believe you didn't make the last two.
Red.
Red, red?
Red.
What is that?
Red.
Red.
Bread. What are we going to do with bread? Bread and what they can. Because the Bible says man shall not live by bread alone. So what are we eating with the bread, deacon? Huh?
Hey.
How do you eat bread and okra stew do?
Hey.
What?
He said Ecclesiastes chapter.
Listen. Listen. Bread and okra stew is nice. What happened? Listen. A Warren man eat their food for 5 days apart and they say it was nice.
Nasty.
They warm it up. How long it take to eat? They put it in the fridge and they warm it up. Was it nice or what?
Very nice.
I'm going to try next time. They keep it in the fridge, they warm it up and eat it.
Hey.
Nasty.
Look like Captain Face. All right, Shamai. Nothing wrong with it. They're still alive, right? Okay. I'm going to try it. Can?
Can.
All right. Sirach 37, verse 1.
Sirach 37, verse 1. Every friend said, I am his friend also. But there is a friend, which is only a friend in name.
So you see this? Everybody will say, I'm your friend. But the Bible telling you, be careful. Because someone use the term friend by name. I'm your friend. And as soon as look who the pink shirt is. I never wear a pink shirt, so let me tell you that. Do you see that? Right? Why you laughing? Read on.
Every friend said, I am his friend also. But there is a friend, which is only friend in name.
Read.
Is it not a grief unto death when a companion and friend is turned to an enemy?
Look at this. When you have somebody, your buddy or your sister, turn against you, the Bible says it can be grief to death. Because that's somebody that you trust in. And that's a person that, just imagine how YAHAWAH feel. Somebody that you're cool with, you hear that they say something, it's a total betrayal, eh? Can? Right, read on. Verse 3.
Verse 3. Oh, wicked imagination, whence comest thou in to cover the earth with deceit? There is a companion which rejoiceth in the prosperity of a friend.
Read on.
But in the time of trouble will be against him.
So you see that? When you're happy, everybody happy with you. But some friends, when somebody come and say, a war is evil. Yes, you know long I know it's evil. So for Solomon to write about these things even before YAHAWAH, you see, we have not evolved as a people. Because we're reading the same thing today. So before we go forward and evolve in the Holy Spirit, we're going backward. That's why the Bible says, repent, O backsliding nation. So we're going backward. So for us to repent, stop doing what we're doing to go backward and go where? We have not made that step forward yet. Because everybody care about somebody's business more than their own business. That's why last week we went through Matthew 7th chapter. Nobody want to pick them out of their eye. Do you see that? Read on.
Verse 5. There is a companion which helpeth his friend for the belly, and taketh up the buckler against the enemy.
So you see, so you have some friend They will help you in your belly, meaning when you're hungry, they'll feed you. And when somebody come to fight you, they'll protect you. They will say, no, this is my sister. Don't talk about her like this. They don't say, yes, true? Wow, I can't believe. And then they come and they say, I will never tell Rahash that his shirt's so pink. They sit, they smile, they laugh, they everything. So what the Bible telling you to do, be very careful. Cover yourself with people who believe on the same mission that you want. Be around people that know, like myself, if I fail, all the elders fail me. If all the elders should fail, I fail. Because we are going towards what? The same mission, the same goal, the same destiny. And that is just for the upliftment of black people. I come here, do I take money from you? Do I take your silver or your gold? What do I ask for? Nothing. Do you see that? So y'all want me to stop? Let me see hands who want me to stop. Ask quotation. Let me see your hands. Be truthful, man. You have the dedication. You can be truthful. Let me see your hands. Mayana, who else? Who else? Captain, Mayana quotation for next week. Double. 6. 3 from Bible, 3 from Apocrypha. Who else raise their hand?
Someone with the finger.
Who is that?
Joanna. I saw you. Be like this. Your finger.
So next week, Sister Mayana have 6 quotations. 3 from the Bible, 3 from the Apocrypha. No quotation what quote this week she can quote. Huh? Am I fear, Maya?
No.
Do you want me to stop as a quotation, Maya? You're sure? Okay, well, this is a friend. You'll feed me and you'll defend me. I like that. How do you do feed me this week? Read on, Rahash. What verse we at?
Verse 6.
Read?
Verse 6. Forget not thy friend in thy mind, and be not unmindful of him in thy riches.
So when you're rich, remember your friend. Okay, Deacon?
Okay.
Remember, we used to go to school together. So when you hit the jackpot, don't make Sister Yawana come and tell you, don't give Elder nothing.
No.
When you're rich, remember me. Because this is the thing amongst, white people do this amongst themselves, you know that, right? One white man hit the jackpot, all his white friend nice. A black man hit the jackpot, he find new friends. But if we was doing the necessary stuff, brothers and sisters, we all would be greedy. But we have one person who wants to be greedy and selfish. So for that, we have problems. You understand me? So I just hope you all can read these scriptures and think of them. That's why the Bible said, remember your friend in your mind. So that's why I always tell you, call somebody, see if they're eating. You don't want your house eat. Then they say somebody's your friend, you don't know if they're eating or not. Do you understand me? So think about them in your mind. How are they doing? So don't only call them to concert. Call them to ask them, is everything okay? How are the children? Can? Read on.
Verse 7. Every counselor extolleth counsel, but there is some that counseleth for himself.
So you give counseling and your own belief are to be meaningful to you. Right? Read on.
Verse 8. Beware of a counselor, and know before what need he had. For he will counsel for himself, lest he cast the lot upon thee.
So you see that? So go to somebody you know will judge rightfully. Because you go to somebody and this marker is for you, he tell you no. Inside with the other person and say we're going to take it from him. Because that happens a lot too. That's why I hear on news they say a man have what, 25 acres of land in Accra, and he sell the land, and even the GBC bank on it. Oh, this, you was telling me, but I hear it on the news.
It's a family. They sold 700,000 acres and they said it's not for them.
Yeah, they sell a whole heap of land in Accra. They even sell the GBC bank piece. And the people are talking that the bank looking for them to get back their money. So everything on it, they said that certain houses built. So they said the people who have the houses already must go and negotiate with the real land family to keep all those things intact.
So that is what they do in Accra. They say the real manche, the chiefs there, they don't sell land to foreigners. So if you see somebody, you buy land from them, the original Gan people will have to claim it, even you have papers and stuff. The manche people were foreigners who came to settle in the Gan land. So they call them the manche. They use them for war and stuff. But the original kings are in the house. So if anyone sells land to you, say it's a chief in Accra, they are lying to you.
But you see, the problem is, they have to stop that way. Because somebody have to be make an example of for them to stop that. You understand me? But that's why you do nothing without counseling, huh? Read on, verse 9.
Verse 9. And say unto thee, thy way is good, and afterward he stand on the other side to see what shall befall thee.
So you see that? That's a bad counselor. You tell you, go, your life will be good, you're going to be rich, you're going to travel next year, you're going to go to Europe. And then the pastor on the next side looking at you. Oh. You also me post a video, right? The pastor come to the church and said, the Most High put somebody's passport in his foot, in his shoes. And he called a captain and he said, Captain, come. Your passport in my shoes.
Yes.
And when Captain pull off his shoes, his passport in the shoes, and everybody in the church fall in the Holy Spirit.
Yes. Obedience.
Is the DNI officer posted to him. And he said, Africa, we need to stop. And you see the worst thing when I get locked up? He was a pastor. He was the one with the all the hair, the afro hair. In the Afesha, I met him. At level 3. When I met him in Afesha, we exchanged number. He come to me. Music playing, everything, and he come to me and he said, Mr. Israel, you're going to have a coup? I said, why you ask me that? You understand me? Because I did have a Guinness in my hand. He think he could. I said, listen, who don't work for black people? I believe in minorities. I don't ever believe whatever Barack do, I should move it. I believe the Most High put him there. When the Most High ready for him, he will go. So if Barack died today, if his son is not eligible for that spot, we vote for next Jew die. That's it. I don't believe in nothing else. And whatever Jew died sit in that chair, I support him with my life until the same way. So I don't believe the farm. Nobody can come to me and say, listen, let's leave Barack. Barack not doing this, let's overthrow him. No, if you're not doing this, you go and say, listen man, get yourself together, man.
That's right.
You understand me? You go and tell him, listen, this and that, this and that. And brothers will tell him, me and Barack have fierce conversation, but never disrespectful. But nobody can ever say I was in a plot to remove anybody. So now he take my number, so I see him post things. So every day I post things too, he watching. So when he post that video, he said, Africa, you have to stop this now. You understand me? Because you get a passport, there's no visa in there, there's nothing in there. And the whole church catching spirit. Right? Verse 10.
Verse 10. Consult not with one that suspected thee, and hide thy counsel from such as envy thee.
So if you know somebody not into you, don't go sit and tell them your business. Read that again, verse 10.
Verse 10. Consult not with one that suspected thee.
So if one person don't have ambition in you, don't go and counsel with that person. Because whatever you're telling him, go and tell somebody else. Right? And that's why the pastors are using these things in the church. Right? Read on.
Consult not with one that suspected thee, and hide thy counsel from such as envy thee.
Read on.
Verse 11. Neither consult with a woman touching her of whom she is jealous.
So you see that? If you have wife problem, don't talk to certain woman that is jealous. Look at them, vegan. Look at them. Vegan, turn to your right. Look at them. In Jamaica, they have a song. See the hypocrites, them a galang there. They see them there. Right? Read verse 11 again.
Verse 11. Neither consult with the woman, touching her of whom she is jealous.
So you want to have a next wife, and you go to talk to your wife about it, or a next woman that don't believe it about it. Why are you so stupid? And you have some fools doing it. Do you understand me? Read on.
Neither consult with the woman, touching her of whom she is jealous. Neither with the coward in matters of war.
So you don't go discuss war with a woman. Because the first thing what the woman going to tell in the time of war is what? Don't do it, leave it alone. You see this? The woman going to tell her, no, you're going to die, leave it alone. Some people, just anything out the mouth is negative. So you don't go to woman with this. Listen, you're going to go war, we're going to go invade. So you're going to dead, right? When you die, what am I going to do? You want to run from the slave plantation? You're going to leave me and all these children with master? As soon as I run, master go and hold her. Where is he? Master, he said, was going to UCC. So you're doing something, just move silently. Can? Read on.
Neither consult with the woman, touching her of whom she is jealous. Neither with the coward in matters of war, nor with the merchant concerning exchange.
Don't talk to the woman with money neither. Don't tell the woman, listen, I'm going to buy this land for 10,000 and sell it for 12,000. She going to say, just keep that 10,000. It don't make no sense. Because a woman will not like to spend money. Because they will tell her they don't want to waste money. Don't tell your wife, I'm going to buy a pair of shoes on it. Why do you need a pair of shoes? Why? I have one pair of shoes here for the past 5 years. Why do you need a pair of shoes? Deacon, am I lying? Am I lying? What do you know? What do you know? Hey. You can tell your woman you can buy something for yourself. Hey. For the whole week, she's looking for something for her too, right or what? Yeah. You better buy 2 pair of shoes, bring it to the house. Oh, you going to buy a new pair of shoes? In Rahash, you buy a new brand cell phone. And she don't have a cell phone. It's a problem. Right? Tell a woman I'm going to buy her trousers. Why do you need a trousers? I have this same skirt here for the past 10 years. And you tell her, oh, I see your trousers for 50 CDs. It's too expensive. Tulu. I have to put the Jamaican swag on it. You will learn what it is.
Rhyming. So it rhymes though.
You have to be right. I said it. Right? Read on.
Nor with the merchant concerning exchange, nor with the buyer of selling, nor with an envious man of thankfulness, nor with an unmerciful man touching kindness, nor with the slothful for any work.
Get up, come over here. Mayan, move your books up. Come, rap. Rap. Turn up. Coming like a parakeet. Quickly. Read on.
Nor with an envious man of thankfulness, nor with an unmerciful man touching kindness, nor with a slothful for any work, nor with an hireling for a year of finishing work.
So you see that? The Bible said, don't go talk to a man, you want a job and he don't love work. And the Bible said, don't give a man your house to build if he don't finish certain house within months. Be smart. Right? Read on.
Nor with an hireling for a year of finishing work, nor with an idle servant of much business.
So you see, an idle servant, a person have a lot to do and not doing nothing. Don't go to them for counseling based upon that business. Don't go to somebody that sells shoes, ask them how to sell food into a restaurant. And that's what some of you do. Some of you want to do business, but you go to the wrong person for advice. Right? Finish up.
nor with an idle servant of much business. Hearken not unto this in any matter of counsel.
So you see, the Bible tells you if you need counsel, who to go to for it. Read on.
Verse 12. But be continually with the godly man, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Most High.
So the Bible telling the woman, if you marry a husband, which husband must you marry?
A man of the Most High.
Don't go marry somebody in the world and then you plan to change him. Now let me tell you that, brothers, woman will not change. When you pick her up, whatever you see she doing, she will not change. Just like sisters, a man will not change. Believe it. When you pick him up, whatever he was doing, he will end doing that. So don't pick up a man and say, I'm going to change him. Like brothers, you pick up a woman, think you're going to show her the Bible and she will change. Nope. Nope. That's a mistake that people make. Right? Read on.
But be continually with the godly man, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Most High.
Read.
Whose mind is according to their mind.
Read.
And will sorrow with thee.
Read.
If thou shalt miscarry.
So you see that? Because you have one mind. So what is that one mind? You have one goal. You have one destiny. So we, praising the Most High, we have something to achieve. We know it's Zion, is it? So if it's not Zion, you go marry that Muslim says she wants to marry me at war, yeah? In the market. For what? I'm running here singing Shamai, she sing YAHAWAH. No, you're born in Muslim, go marry a Muslim man. Simple. You understand it? Israelite marrying Israelite, let Christian marry Christians. That's the only way it will work. Because don't go in the Catholic church, go marry somebody and come and tell me foolishness after. He's not going to left the Pope. Make him left the Pope and then he come over. But don't marry him and expect him to change. Right? Read on.
Verse 13. And let the counsel of thy own heart stand, for there is no man more faithful unto thee than it.
So you have to believe in your what? Not your mind. So even sometimes you have conversation, what do your heart? Follow your heart. What your heart said different from what your mind said. A lot of people don't understand that because you go with this first. But when you hurt, it comes from here. Here. You can? Read on.
And let the counsel of thy own heart stand, for there is no man more faithful unto thee than it.
Verse 14.
For a man's mind is sometimes to tell him more than 7 watchmen.
Read.
Than sit above in an high tower.
15.
15. And above all this pray to the Most High, that he will direct thy way in truth.
So you see that? Before you make any move, pray to the Most High. And the Most High will do what?
Direct thy way.
In what?
In truth.
Read.
Let reason go before every enterprise, and counsel before every action.
Look at this. We do so much things by ourselves. We don't take counsel. We don't get opinions. Right? Read on.
17. The countenance is a sign of changing of the heart.
Read.
For 4 manner of things appear, good and evil,
Read.
life and death.
So what's the 4 things that appear in this life?
Good and evil, life and death.
Remember that. Sister, you want to wake up? No sleeping. Read.
4 manner of things appear, good and evil, life and death.
Read.
But the tongue ruleth over them continually.
You can control death, you can control everything, but guess what you can't control?
The tongue.
You see how important the tongue is? How many muscles is in the tongue, Shama? The tongue. How many muscles is in it? So you have a tongue in your mouth you know nothing about. How much bones in your feet, Shama? Yeah. Maya, you don't look, you know? science.
Isabella did biology.
Is the biology, Isabella? Stand. Somewhere, stand. How much bones in the feet?
Is it them?
Yeah, it's more than that.
Aisha, yeah, you want to try? Go. All right, finish up this. See. Huh?
He doesn't know.
Verse 19.
Verse 19. There's one that is wise and teacheth many,
Really?
and yet is unprofitable to himself.
So these are some people, they have the advice for everything. And they don't teach themselves. They don't have the advice for themselves. Right? Like, say for instance, somebody wants to tell you to build a house and don't have a house. It don't make sense, right? Can? Somebody wants to teach you about married life but never married. Oh, you might know what married life is. Hey. Read on.
There is one that showeth wisdom in words, and is hated. He shall be destitute of all food.
So you see that? You show wisdom in words, and he is hated. You see that? Because what they say know too much. Right? Read 21.
21. For grace is not given him from the Lord, because he is deprived of all wisdom.
So a fool will not get grace. If you don't have no wisdom, there is no grace for you. Right? Read on.
Another is wise to himself, and the fruits of understanding are commendable in his mouth.
Read.
A wise man instructed his people, and the fruit of his understanding failed not.
So a wise man will always warn his people, repent, the kingdom of God is at hand. But a fool will not what? When you see them don't understand, they are nothing more than a bunch of fools. Right? Read on.
A wise man shall be filled with blessings, and all they that see him shall count him happy.
So you see that? A wise man will fill with blessing. And when anybody sees them, might think he's happy every day. They don't know the stress he can go into. Right? Read on.
The days of the life of man may be numbered, but the days of Israel are innumerable.
So you see that? You can live to see 60, but Israel live on forever and ever and ever. Can? Finish up, sir. Verse 26.
Verse 26. A wise man shall inherit glory among his people, and his name shall be perpetual.
They will remember his name because he's wise. Read on.
My son, prove thy soul in thy life, and see what is evil for it, and give not that unto it.
28.
28. For all things are not profitable for all men, neither hath every soul pleasure in everything.
So you see that? Not what you say profitable for somebody is profitable for you. Right? Read on.
Be not insatiable in any dainty thing, nor too greedy upon meat.
Look at that. They can't be too greedy actually for goat. They don't have to have goat in every light soup. Read that again for me at 29.
Verse 29. Be not unsatiable in any dainty thing, nor too greedy upon meat.
You can't just want to be eating meat. Eat some goddamn bread sometime. Or you can eat some bread sometime. You don't have to be meat. Can? Read on.
Verse 30. For excess of meat bringeth sickness.
Excess of meat bringeth what?
Sickness.
Because you have to give it time to digest. So you see everything in the Bible. Sometimes somebody can go to the toilet to take a crap. Because your bowels, you should only eat beef like twice a month. Eat meat, what can dissolve in your body quickly, like fish, lamb, real chicken. turkey, giraffe, etc. Big bison. Come? Read that again from the top.
Verse 29.
Read.
Be not unacceptable in any dainty thing, nor too greedy upon meat.
Read.
Verse 30. For excess of meat bringeth sickness.
Read.
And surfeiting will turn into choler.
Read.
Verse 31. By surfeiting have many perished, but he that taketh heed prolongeth his life.
Because when you do everything in moderation, you live longer. So eat some veg sometime. Eat some fruit sometime. So that's why tonight we decide that we want y'all to live long, so it's only the leadership will eat.
He didn't say we shouldn't eat.
Right, Deacon? You agree, Deacon?
No.
You don't agree? We want them to live long, Captain. So make only leadership eat.
But he didn't say we shouldn't eat.
Because of they don't want to live long.
Eh? They don't like us, so we can go. So we'll eat and then drink water tonight. Actually, I stand for it. Now you're going through your segment of brainstorm. Nobody turn around, nobody speak. What is the largest bird species in the world? The largest, the biggest bird, the largest bird. The eagle, wrong. Who do you think no? You be your father get it correct. And you go say the eagle. Sister Maya is not playing. Go, Sister Maya. Sit, answer. So she get one wrong, Captain. Number 2, ostrich. You don't know ostrich? One of their foot big like you. Ostrich is a bird.
Yes. Yes.
Is it a house?
Flamingo.
Deacon, you really believe you said they give them money to go to school, Deacon? Even Deacon know it, first glance. And Deacon, you waste all the money in your life, Deacon. What if, all right, this is a grand prize. This is the brainstorms. You're missing, so I'm bringing it back. What GPS mean? Somebody said Ghana electric store. Ghana public store. That's what she said, right?
Google Play Store.
Google Play. She said Ghana something too.
Yeah.
So Aisha, GPS. What GPS mean?
What does it do?
The full
The
name.
full meaning of GPS.
Yes. What G stand for? What P stand for? What S stand for? You don't know. Who you think know? You just did an exam. I'm testing your brain. So you use GPS on your phone, right?
Yes.
So who you think know? Awar, Stan, you have a GPS, you know, right? You better know today.
I didn't know from before.
Global Positioning System. All right, Aisha, what does H20 stand for? Well done. Somebody get it wrong. Who get it wrong? Ryan. And now I know is water. Well done. You get one wrong. Right. What does SUV stand for? Like a car, SUV. What's it mean? Who you think no? Michaela, close the book. Who you think no? Michaela, SUV. She pick right in. Well done. Sit. Aisha, this one somebody said 1,000 years or 10 centuries or something.
10 centuries.
How many years are in a decade? Hundred years make a decade.
Century.
Deacon.
And decades, 10.
Deacon. She said 100 years make a decade, Deacon.
It's 10.
You see y'all have to work and pay your parents for the rest of their life. Okay. What you say? It's natural.
We are doing it.
All right. Which animal is known for having the best night vision? This animal can see at night better than the aponche, the birdom, the kokosechi. Which animal? Shamai, put your hand. The bat. Mayana, what? You have your hand. The bat.
No, the owl.
The owl, well done. Think.
What's the
The
difference
owl.
between owl and bat? Oh, the owl turn his head around.
The owl. So, all right. What's the name of a baby goat? Well done. Maybe get it wrong. Which continent is Egypt on? Well done. What is the rarest M&M color?
What?
M&M, this rarest color.
What's M&M?
A chocolate sweetie. So one get it guess and get the first chance. Name the color. Huh? So one just said brown. And he was correct. Which country have the longest life expectancy? People live in this country the longest. The lifespan is 94. So everybody who live in this country average to live 94. Who? Who? Monica. You feel? It's an island between France and Asia. Yeah, there's a place in Monaco, there's a city, but there's a country. Right, sit. So brothers and sisters, that's the end of the Shabbat class. So y'all can enjoy your feast. And remember the Bible said much meat not good for you. So you just eat the bread and leave the meat. Just do what God said to do for once. I do what your elder said to do for once. Can? Can?
Can.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.